In this video, I'm going to show you how to automate your business using Systemeio. So you have two main features. The first one, they're automation rules, and then you have the workflows. So let's go with the automation rules. So it's the simplest feature we have to automate your business. So here you can filter out the automation rules to find the one that you're looking for. For example, I want to find the automation rule that where a tag is added, and that's it's this tag. Okay, so that's the trigger actually. So where a tag is added, and that's the only tag that I have, and so that's the automation rule I created inside of the sales funnel that shows up here. Okay, so that's pretty easy to use. So to add a rule, I'm going to click on this button. I can choose a trigger. So a trigger is an event that's going to happen. Can be when a tag is added, when a tag is removed, when a form is subscribed. So that can be an opt-in form, a pop-up form, a squeeze page. It can be when an email campaign is completed. It can be when someone registered to a webinar. It can be when someone enrolled to a course, or when someone enrolled to a course bundle. So we got access to several courses, or it can be when a new sale happened. Okay, so let's try to use this new sale. So I'm going to choose, this one. That's the payment page I created inside of the sales funnel to sell products. So when a new sale happen on this particular page, I'm going to be able to create some actions. But so again, this is a specific case because, as I showed you, it's better to use resources. Okay, and actually I don't think that I can use some actions because it's going to tell me that I should use resources instead. So they're automation right into a page, but only for payment page, because they're going to be rolled out if the customer asks for a refund, or in the case of a paid subscription, when the customer stops his subscription. So let's say that I just want to subscribe to a campaign. For example, I have an email campaign that I want to send to the customers of this product. I'm going to click here on save rule, and that's it. Okay, and I can choose actually different actions for the same trigger. So I could click again and maybe send an email. So this one is going to be an email sent to the contact, but I can also, so I can remove it. I can also send an email to a specific address. So that's useful, for example, if you want to notify someone on your team that a sale was made. Okay, so that's it for the automation rules. Now let's have a look at the workflow. So that's a new feature. It's quite awesome, you're gonna see. So we're still adding new features to it, but it's gonna be pretty amazing. So the idea is that instead of having a very simple automation rule, you can create entire workflows to automate your business and how your contacts are managed inside your business. So I'm going to create a trigger. So it can be, for example, when a form is subscribed. So let's say when a sale is made. So I'm going to choose again this payment page. And here I can do different things. So I can, for example, add a delay. So I'm going to wait for, let's say I'm going to wait for 1 day. Okay. And now what I want to do is maybe add a decision. So what it means is that so for example, let's say that I created another tag for my customers. So let's say that here, okay, I'm going to change it. I'm going to say that it's when someone opt-ins, okay, when a form is subscribed. So that's going to be my opt-in form, you know, on my blog, okay? And what I want to do is that maybe I'm gonna actually subscribe the contacts to a campaign, okay? And in these email campaigns, I'm gonna sell them onto a product. I'm gonna make them an offer. And when they purchase the offer, I'm gonna tag them with a tag that's like customer. So maybe I can wait for 1 day. And if the person is tagged with the product customer tag, then it means that they purchased the product, and maybe I want to remove them from the email campaign, you know. So let's say that, so I'm gonna go back here, I'm gonna add a new tag, you know, to make it more concrete. So like product A, customer, okay. Going back to workflows, edit it. So here I'm gonna be like, okay, so inside of this email campaign, I sent him an email, so I'm gonna wait for maybe, you know, like maybe actually like 5 days or 1 day, okay, 1 day, and then I'm gonna check if the person is tagged with this product A customer tag. So maybe I want to remove him from the campaign, okay? If not, then I'm gonna keep going, okay? So you see that you can create entire workflows. It's really cool. We're still adding some features. Something that is really nice that I didn't mention inside of the automation rules is that you have actually, you can call webhooks. So let's say that a new sale was made. So webhooks, it's kind of it's a little bit technical, but it's very powerful. So that's the ability to actually send an HTTP request to another application. So basically, it's going to allow you to communicate with another application. And a very famous application is Zapier. So you can actually send a webhook to Zapier, and then you can use this information to integrate through Zapier to another application. So maybe, for example, you know, you made a sale, you want to send a webhook to Zapier, and then you're gonna configure Zapier to maybe trigger some action in a different application. Can be a CRM app, can be, you know, maybe you can connect with Twilio and you can send automatically a text message to this customer right after his purchase. You can use the workflows to maybe wait for 1 day, then again call a webhook, or through Zapier to send a text message using Twilio again. So the possibilities are absolutely infinite. We're still working on the Zapier integration. It's going to come in the next few days, so by the time you watch this video, it should be fully available. It's already working, but it's private. My team is working on it, so don't hesitate to come back to the Facebook group to check out the updates and ask questions. And again, remember that you have our support team to answer all your questions. Usually we answer 7 days a week through this chat button here, or you can go to the Facebook group and ask your questions. So that's it, guys, for the automation part. See you in the next video.